Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Bruin Steel here, and welcome to a broadcast talk. I'm your host, Bruin Steel, and I'm doing this broadcast solo. So basically, this topic that I'm going to talk about, I didn't really wanted to do this. There was a couple of talks about doing this topic, so you all know what's going on. You see the title of this video. I'm here to talk about WWE. I wanted to do this for a really long time. Look, I grew up watching WWE. There's so many legends that I watched back in the day. Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and all those legends. But there was this period of time that I actually stopped watching wrestling, but I grew up with WWE, and lately I've been paying attention to WWE. I first started getting back to WWE in 2018. So 2018, I started watching WWE again, and here I am still watching WWE. So today I'm here to talk about WWE. So I'm going to be doing broadcasts moving forward, hopefully about Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown and all the pay-per-views that's going to happen. I'm not going to do NXT because I don't really watch NXT. I don't watch really, AEW. I don't watch AEW and NXT, so I'm not going to do broadcast talks about that. So my broadcast talks are going to be about Friday Night SmackDown, and Monday Night Raw. So basically, this broadcast is for this past Raw, Monday Night Raw. This is a recap and sharing my thoughts about what's going to happen and stuff like that. So let's get started. Right now, I am doing solo. I'm doing this solo. So hopefully I get some people moving forward in my broadcast talking about WWE. I know there's a lot of WWE fans here overseas as well. WWE is a popular company and people like to watch wrestling. But anyways, talking about this past Raw. So obviously just to give you guys what's going on. So right now, we got the men's world heavyweight champion Seth freaking Rollins. We got the women's world heavyweight champion Rhea Ripley, and that's pretty much it on Raw. There's other champions, but I'm only naming the champions that are on Raw right now. We got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They're the undisputed tag team champions. Obviously, they defeated the Usos at WrestleMania. The whole bloodline is coming to a crash. And you got Gunther, Intercontinental champion, who's been on an unbelievable run right now. I love Gunther. Our whole name is called Imperialism, but I love Gunther. I love what he's been doing. He's just unstoppable, like non-stop. But anyway, this past Raw took place in Quebec City. Raw, August 21st. But anyways, talking about the stuff that has happened. I got my little. Give me 1 second. I got my little recaps stuff right here. But anyways, the past Raw took place in Quebec City. Payback is the next pay-per-view on September 2nd. So there's already matches that already been announced for Payback 2023. So anyways, going into this week opening segment. Obviously going into this segment, Kevin Owens, one half of the undisputed tag team champions, was out with the injury. Sami Zayn opened up the segment, opened up the show. Everyone went wild because it's the country of Canada. Sami Zayn is from Montreal. Knowing this guy is a hometown kid, knowing he grew up in Canada. Everyone went wild. And he was interrupted. He was interrupted by Judgment Day, who they just have beef. They just like part of this group. They pretty much run Monday Night Raw now. They got Rhea Ripley. They got Dominic Mysterio, who right now is holding the North American Championship. And they got Finn Balor, who failed twice to win the World Heavyweight Championship from Seth freaking Rollins. And then they got Damian Priest, who currently holds the Money in the Bank contract, which basically how it worked is that it just, it guarantees you a championship match, so you can cash it in on someone. So that's basically how it is. So Judgment Day comes out without saying a word. They surround Sami Zayn, and then Sami Zayn, I didn't come alone. Kevin Owens theme song hits. The building goes wild. Kevin Owens returns, baby, and Kevin Owens issues a challenge for um, Judgment Day. This is Kevin Owens' first time back since injury, obviously, and they cleared out the ring, attacking Judgment Day. Kevin Owens and Zayn, they issued a challenge for Judgment for a match tonight, which Judgment accept. That's the end of the segment. I thought there was more, but this is a follow-up. Last week, the Judgment Day attacked Cody Rhodes, and then they attacked Sami Zayn. They actually put Sami Zayn through an announce table last week. But anyways, that's the first segment of the night. Moving on. The next match. The next match is the New Day versus Matt Riddle and Drew McIntyre. I love this match, except it ended in the interference. The New Day has not been in action for so long now. I believe because Kofi had an injury. Austin Creek was still doing his up, up, down, down. Big E obviously is out for a long time because of a neck injury. So doctors actually told him that he shouldn't wrestle ever again, which sucks because I love the New Day. Ever since Randy Orton left, Matt Riddle has been finding partners all over the place. You know, he's been teaming up with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. He's been teaming up with Cody. Now he has a great tag team in Drew McIntyre. They already teamed up twice, I believe. The first one against the Viking Raiders. But anyways, it was up and down. So how this match came about is last week, they were confronted by New Day, and they just said, "Oh, let's see who who is the better tag team." So they started the match. You know, the match went well. You know, it was a great back and forth until the Viking Raiders interrupted. The Viking Raiders attacked Drew McIntyre without basically he just like flipped Drew McIntyre head first into the canvas, whatever, and then the referee didn't see it, which the New Day picked up the win, and they were all attacked by the Viking Raiders, by the way, after the match. But Drew McIntyre saved the day. I hate these interference, man. The New Day defeats Riddle and Drew McIntyre. Overall, this is a great match until the Viking Raiders, oh my god, who might have beef with both the New Day and Riddle and Drew McIntyre now. But anyways, that's basically what happened. Uh, the New Day picks up the win over Riddle and Drew McIntyre. Overall, if I give this match a rating, I believe I'll give it like a C or a B. I really didn't like the interference, but that's just that. But anyways, next match is, wow, this was a unbelievable match. Gunther versus Chad Gable. Obviously, I forgot the Alpha Academy. There have been beef with Alpha Academy Imperialism, for a really long time. And Chad Gable won a Fatal 4-Way last week to earn the spot to face Gunther for the Intercontinental. I was expecting this to be at like Payback, but I guess they did it earlier. But anyways, this match was just unbelievable. Gunther showing he's tough. Gable, there was so many chops. The Gunther chop is deadly. I can tell you, I didn't want to get hit by the Gunther chop so much. But anyways, they went back and forth, so many kickouts. They were trying to win by countout, but then Chad Gable wins the match by countout. So he did win by countout, but the match cannot change hands. The championship belt cannot change hands after a countout, so therefore Gunther retained the title. That's a great way to let Gunther keep the title. I feel like they could have a rematch here. I feel like at some point Chad Gable is going to get a rematch, maybe possibly at Payback. So Payback, there might be a rematch between Chad Gable and Gunther. So we have to see. So as a result, Chad Gable won by countout. As a result, because you can't win the title through countout, so Chad Gable won without winning the title. So overall, I think I give this match an A. This was an unbelievable, great match. overall, I thought maybe Chad Gable would be the one to dethrone Gunther, but Gunther's just too good. But anyways, that's the match, and let's go to the next match. The next match is Rhea Ripley versus Candice LeRae. Obviously Candice LeRae is Johnny's girlfriend with her, but this match, oh my god, this match took like maybe a second or whatever. Obviously, and it was just stupid. I'm not going to talk about the match because it was that quick. But Raquel Rodriguez, who has had beef with Rhea Ripley for so long, Rhea Ripley has a leg injury which was caused by Rhea Ripley. So many superstars in the back has beef against Rhea Ripley. Raquel Rodriguez came out. He was injured, leaving Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez was the tag team champions until they both got injured. Liv Morgan got absolutely demolished by Rhea Ripley. Got a steel chair attack. Took her out. Raquel Rodriguez came back with her out, attacked Rhea Ripley a couple times, and now Raquel Rodriguez was medically cleared. So that's one of the matches that's going to be at Payback. Raquel Rodriguez is going to face Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's World Heavyweight Championship at Payback. So that's going to be a great match. But that's basically it. So, but anyways, I honestly, Rhea Ripley is just unstoppable. But that was, I want to give that match a D. It was just too close. It was just too, short. But that's just that. So the next match is The Miz. The Miz, who had a huge beef with LA Knight. The Miz obviously has LA Knight obviously has beef with LA Knight, and he faced off against Akira Tozawa, whatever his name is. He's a Japanese short guy. His name is Akira Tozawa, whatever his name is. And LA Knight came out on ringside commentary. Match went back and forth, but The Miz, distracted by LA Knight, just couldn't get his composure, and Akira is I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Akira gets the sneaky pin and gets the win, an upset over The Miz. That's just that, and that was great. So, but anyways, that I don't know. I say I'll give that a C plus or a C whatever. But anyways, moving on, I do want to talk about Cody Rhodes because he did make an appearance. Obviously, what's next for Cody Rhodes? I don't know. He just finished his feud with Brock Lesnar, but he was in the interview, and then basically he just was interviewed. He came out of the Montreal crowd, and he talked about J.D. McDonough, who has been on Finn Balor's side of the Judgment Day. Judgment Day hasn't trusted him yet, but he's possibly going to be a member. Obviously with the drama between Finn Balor and Damon Priest, I feel like someone's gonna get kicked out, and JD McDonough is going to replace them. So basically, that's just that. Seth freaking Rollins made appearance, but only backstage. Obviously, he's going to be defending the championship against Shinsuke Nakamura, who had a segment saying that Nakamura, he revealed what he whispered in Seth freaking Rollins' ear, and Nakamura said that he knows about Seth Rollins' back, that how he has been in pain for so many years, and that he's gonna take the WWE World Heavyweight Championship away from Seth. So there was some segment, and then Seth Rollins said that if Shinsuke Nakamura wants to put his personal business like family, his kid, his wife, meet him in the ring next week, and we'll see what happens. So that's basically it. Next match is Pimper Niven and Chelsea Green versus Caden Carter and Shane Chance. This also was a match that went so quick. Obviously the story was Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville were the women's tag team champions, but Sonya Deville went out with an ACL injury, causing Adam Pearce to almost strip Chelsea Green of the title. But then Pimper Niven last week came in and said, I'm your new partner. And now Pimper Niven, by the way, Pimper Niven is also known as Dewdrop. So Dewdrop also was two different stage names. So, but yeah, this basically went by through a lot, and this match went through went this match was like long, short, really short. Pemper Niven obviously beats ends up getting the win. So Pemper Niven's Enchilagiri get the easy win. Um, a lot of these matches got low rating because they're pretty short. But yeah, that's basically the it. Anyways, moving on. Becky Lynch had a segment coming out with Trish Stratus and Zoey Stark. Obviously, they're gonna settle their difference. This feud has been going on since Trish Stratus turned heel and attacked Becky Lynch after losing the titles to, what was it, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Yeah. So yeah, this feud is going to end at Payback. These two women are going to be locked in a steel cage, one for all. This rivalry is going to be over. And basically, Zoey Stark and Becky Lynch are going to face in the Falls Count Anywhere next week. And Payback, Trish Stratus and Becky Lynch is going to be locked in a steel cage to end this feud to see who is the better woman. I love Trish Stratus. I grew up watching her, but her chilling heel was probably crazy. I love Becky Lynch as well. Obviously, her story, going through Money in the Bank, feuding with Bianca Belair, and now to this, Trish Stratus. But anyways, those two are gonna face off at Payback in a steel cage match. So yeah. Moving on, Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens versus the Judgment Day. This was the main event this past Monday. It was supposed to be Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, but because of disqualification, Cody Rhodes, the Judgment Day attacked Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Cody Rhodes came out, made a save. Cody Rhodes saying that, oh, you're not getting out of this so easy, Judgment Day. This is not how the night ends. The three of you versus three of us. Adam Pearce came out and told them to restart the match. This was an unbelievable great match. It looks like the Judgment Day. It looks like the Judgment Day collapsed again, but this time it was JT McDonough. Jay McDonough gave Kevin Owens the briefcase, which caused disqualification, which made it a six-man tag team, basically. And this was a great match. Dominic Mysterio got his butt kicked. Dominic Mysterio got hit with the stunner by Owens, and then they end up getting the win. There was not a lot. There was not a lot of going on. Obviously, and Rhea Ripley. Oh my God, she straight up lifted Kevin Owens in the air and slammed him into the ground. Like, oh my God. But Rhea Ripley is just a man's in the woman's body. That's basically what Rhea Ripley is. She's strong as hell. But anyways, that's the main event. Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens defeated the Judgment Day in a six-man tag team. And that's just that. And that wraps up this past Monday Night Raw. So yeah, but anyways, guys, this is a broadcast that I said I wanted to talk about. It was discussed with my friend Canadian Yorker and my friend Joey. They're huge WWE fans, and they most possibly will join me in the broadcast moving on. So hopefully you guys will see them in this broadcast. So, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. That is the Raw recap for this past Monday night, and yeah, peace.